What's up? Hope all is well. Dr. G.
How you doing, brother?
Guberman.
You got it.
Did I say it?
You got it right, man.
Hey, man, I'm so excited to see everybody tune in today. Today, I want to talk a little bit about neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain, hips. I can't get deep into my squat. I want to be able to, do a push-up without pain in my shoulder.
Absolutely.
All these factors are huge, but it's not that you don't have the strength. Sometimes it's other things in your body that limit you, and that's why we have Dr. G on today.
How's everybody doing?
You ready for this?
I'm going to try my best.
Because you see this day in and day out, I'm guessing.
I do. I've been doing this for 14 years, so I've seen just about everything at this point.
Yeah.
I think we live these modern lives, but our bodies weren't built for it or made for it. So we got to figure out workarounds for that. We got to hack it.
Yeah.
Just like everybody's trying to hack everything else, people are trying to hack their bodies to figure out how they can still be productive and do the things they want to do and make them happy.
Well said.
Yeah.
I think, too, if we can use me as a guinea pig today.
Sure.
Let me back up. So if you like what we present today, there are a couple ways that you can get in touch with them. You can easily comment down below. I'll also tag all your ways of getting in touch with you.
Sure.
But the cool thing about it, whether it's before or after a workout and you're at Mean Green 3rd Ward, he's right here next to the, literally right here next to the, what's this? We'll call this the podcast station. Okay.
Got an office in the building.
Got an office in the building.
The other thing that's available is I'm a mobile business, so not only can you come here to see me, but if within reason you're in a driving distance for me, I can come to your home to see you.
Absolutely. And shout out to Wes and Allison.
Yeah, I appreciate that for them hooking this up and starting this relationship.
Absolutely. So let's dive in with pain. Why do most people experience pain when it comes to movement?
So we have these postural issues, and a lot of it has to do with what I was talking about before, living this modern life. We're not built, all these muscles, all these joints, all these connections are meant for mobility.
True.
They're not meant for us to be sitting behind computer stations. They're not meant for us to be staring down at our phones, which is why you have, texters' neck and kids having numbness and tingling going into their hands.
Even from kids?
Yeah, because they're playing with the tablets and they're playing with the phones and they're looking down and staring at it. And you got their chins all the way down to their chests, and we're just not built for that. So there's so many ways to address pain. Some of it's more effective than others. I find, and what a lot of the research is that the most effective way of treating myofascial pain is called dry needling, and that's something I've been certified for a long time.
Yeah.
I had a professor dry needle me when I was in school, and it resolved an issue that I had had for years.
Wow.
So I feel strongly about it, and I feel pretty confident in utilizing it, which I'm going to do with you a little bit later for some of your problem areas. So.
I'm an advocate of it. And the cool thing I think about life is the unknown. What you don't know, what you don't know is the fix to your problem.
Sure.
So just because you haven't tried dry needling or maybe had someone work on your body, one thing I found very early on was men. Sometimes when men get in that prideful stage, like I'm in pain, but I don't want another man working on my body.
Right.
Like I think that's a sign of ignorance, honestly, number one.
Sure.
But number two, don't allow the unknown be the reason why you can't do bench press the way you want to or squat the way that you want to squat. So I'm looking forward to seeing you connect with a lot of other people. So that's pain. Number two, what do you see typically when it comes to limitations at an older age? I hear this a lot, Mitch. Oh, excuse me.
No,
this is my boy. This is my boy off the camera, right? So I hear this a lot, though, Dr. G. You have people get older and they get to a point where they say, I can't squat because I'm old now.
Yeah.
Or I can't do push-ups no more because I'm old now. Is it as we get older we can't do, or is it because we're not taking care of our body as we get older?
No, it's a bunch of different factors. The first thing you said is, can you not do it? You might not be able to do it exactly the same way you did it before, and a lot of people allow that to frustrate them, and instead of finding a modification or a workaround, they just stop entirely. And, it's a weird saying, but there's more than one way to skin a cat. People say it. It's true. There's more than one way to do a push-up. There's more than one thing you can do for your chest to build that up or work on your shoulders. The other thing is, yes, if you have not taken care of your body for a prolonged period of time, you're going to have more difficulty putting things back together.
That's right.
But that doesn't mean that it's done, you can't do it anymore. That just means it took you a long ways or a long period of time to get to that point.
Yeah.
It's going to take you some time to get out of it if you're having some struggles.
It's not an overnight pill, right?
No, and to go back to the dry needling thing, dry needling is a way to facilitate you releasing some of the issues you have so that you can work on whatever your deficit is. It's not a quick fix that I do this and then you can just go about not resolving what it is, whether that be, the ergonomics of your workstation or how you drive or your workouts.
Yeah.
What in your workouts are you not doing to work towards your deficits? And, when you're teaching your class, you can't focus on every single person one-on-one unless you're doing one-on-one personal training. You can look at form and general things, but you're not going to be able to pick out, okay, this person has a length deficit issue. You can make suggestions, but until somebody is working with you one-on-one, you might not know what that deficit is and why you're having those struggles.
I like it. I think what would be cool what do y'all think? Or we got some people on live. What's up, guys? So if y'all have any questions about your body, if you comment down below, we can hit it. So it would be cool if we can you want to do some dry needling?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
So before we do that, can we explain what dry needling actually is so they can see from a standpoint of why does it work or is it painful or things of that nature? So if you can explain that.
So I'll start with what it's not because I inevitably get the question, is this acupuncture? And I always say the same thing. No, it's not. I don't know anything about chi or meridians or energy points. I know there's validity to acupuncture, but it's not the same thing.
Okay.
The only thing that's similar itself is the needle itself that's being used. And the reason why it's called dry needling is I'm not injecting you with anything. It's not lidocaine. It's not a steroid.
Okay.
There's no medications involved with it. I'm just going into a trigger point, which I know how to identify, and treating that trigger point. And what you notice is it's not this thing where I say, oh, you know what, Chris, I need to see you, 3 times a week for the next 6 weeks to address this. If that's the case, this probably isn't the treatment for you. I want to figure out what it is. I want to treat it. I want to resolve your pain, figure out how I can supplement that with exercise or modifying your daily living, and then move on from it. And if someday you need to see me again for that pain, fine, let's address it. But I don't want to see people over and over and over again.
I like that.
Because if I do, it means I'm not really resolving what your issue is.
Ooh, stepping on it. Hey, y'all better listen. Well, let's do this. Let's cut. We'll go and get some work done.
Sure.
You want to do it here or you want to do it in there? What do you think would be the best?
Probably better in there with the table.
So we'll set up in there so you guys can see it. For those that are on live, we'll potentially come back, but I just wanted you guys to meet him. Instagram-wise, before we get off, what's your Instagram?
I don't have that set up just yet.
I'm going to help him with his Instagram, y'all.
I'm old school. I need to work on that stuff.
What about contact number?
My phone number is 305-978-0525. Haven't been able to let go of my Miami number. I'm going to keep a hold of it for now.
305
978
978
0525.
0525. So I'm going to post this down below. And make sure you guys connect with him. If you're non-mean green, give him a call. If you're mean green, hey, stop by the gym. Make sure you connect with them. But let's get some dry needling done, and I'll see y'all in a little bit.
Nice to meet you.
All right, y'all take care.